known someone that was pregnant? If so, then you've probably seen that little black and white picture of what looks like a bean in a balloon. Well, that bean will soon develop into an 8-pound baby. You see it throughout its life in the womb from a special type of sonar imaging called sonography, which is an essential part of modern medicine. Today I will introduce you into the world of sonography, and by the end of this speech you will know exactly what sonography is and how it works, why it's important, and how as a Gadsden State Community College student you can become a sonographer yourself. Now, you probably know a little bit about sonographers, but what exactly do they do? According to Melinda Rattini from radiologyinfo.com, sonographers perform a safe and painless procedure that produces pictures of the inside of the body. This is done by using high-frequency sound waves that are transmitted from a small device called a transducer. Those sound waves then bounce back from the object being examined and produce a picture on the screen. Because ultrasounds are produced in real time, it can not only show the organs or the embryo on the screen, it also shows the blood flow through it. A typical procedure starts with the patient lying on a padded examination table, then a specially trained diagnostic medical sonographer will perform the procedure. A small amount of water-soluble gel is applied to the skin, which will be wiped off when the procedure is finished. The small transducer is gently applied against the skin and moved around the area. This procedure takes several minutes and is completely non-invasive. After that part is over, a radiologist will interpret the results and determine if the baby is healthy or if anything is found in or on the internal organs. Now, many people know it exists, but why is sonography so important? At an OBGYN clinic, it is typically used to see the progression of an embryo, but it has a whole new meaning in a hospital setting. Sonograms can be used to spot abnormalities in a person's internal organs, such as possible cancerous spots, tumors, blocked veins, or blood clots. There are many types of specialized sonographers, such as cardiac sonographers, who deal with everything to do with the heart, from the rhythm to the arteries and the chambers, to make sure everything is running smoothly. While hospitals do have sonography, OBGYN clinics is where the machines are primarily used to make sure that the embryos or fetuses are developing at the correct stages. Another thing that sonograms can be used to detect in pregnancies is physical deformities such as cleft lip and cleft palate. It can also be used to determine the possibility of the presence of an extra chromosome, which results in Down syndrome. Ultimately, blood work has to be done to truly determine if the extra chromosome is present, but sonographers can see the signs, which can therefore lead to the testing being done. Although sonograms can be used to detect amazing things, such as cancer being healed or the early detections of heart problems, which could potentially save someone's life, it also has a dark part, which comes with the possibility of having to tell someone that you can't find their baby's heartbeat, or that their cancer has returned. There are definitely good and bad aspects to the profession, but ultimately this is the case with anything involving the medical field. If you find this interesting and want to know how to get into this wonderful field, then look no further. Luckily you go to Gadsden, who just opened a program last year. Before you can even apply, you have to complete the prerequisites for the program, which include Orientation 101, English 101, a Fine Arts elective, Speech 106, Biology 201, Math 100, which is a prerequisite to Physics, Physics 115, and finally General Psychology 200. Overall, it is 24 hours worth of basics. Once you have taken the prerequisites, you have to attend a sonography meeting to be given the application. Once all applications are submitted, they are blind graded based on ACT, GPA, and other factors. From there, the top 40 will be chosen to move to the second stage of the application process. In the second stage, applicants will interview with a panel of judges, have to be CPR certified, and write an essay detailing what sonography means to them and why they want to be a diagnostic medical sonographer. From those 40, 20 will be chosen to go through the program. The program takes 4 straight semesters and covers abdomen, small parts, OBGYN, and vascular sonography. This is a very rewarding career choice for people interested in the medical field who love to help other people. In hindsight, sonography plays a bigger role in today's modern medicine than most people realize. I hope that something new was learned today, whether it's how sonography works, why it's important, or even how to get into the field yourself. So the next time that you see someone posting their little bean, remember back to all the steps it took from the sonographer applying to the program all the way up to the second that tiny little picture is printed.